Welcome to the Chokeslam Wrestling Report. I am your host, the Ultimate One, and today we only have wrestling news and rumors because I didn't pick out anything particular for me to talk about on my YouTube channel today because there's a lot of stuff going on. I kind of just focus on one thing because there's a lot of things going on. So we're going to start off first of all with WWE. First of all, let's start off with what happened at Raw on Monday night, where we saw the Messiah Seth Rollins teaming up with AOP versus the Big Show, Kevin Owens, and Samoa Joe. This was supposed to be a fist fight, which is kind of stupid because you might as well just call it Texas Deathmatch, a falls count anywhere, whatever. A fist fight? Really? This is ridiculous what WWE does. But apparently, during the match and toward the ending of the match, we saw Buddy Murphy sitting on the side, outside, wondering and pondering what his future was, because apparently I guess he lost to Aleister Black again. So this led to, okay, what's going to happen now? So as I watched the match, and it was a pretty good match, I mean, surprisingly, I see Buddy Murphy getting involved in the match. And at the end of the match, we then saw Buddy Murphy joining Seth Rollins and AOP. Is this a new faction that is building now? And why did you take Buddy Murphy, could you use him in the mid-card, and push the mid-card of your Raw roster that is just depleted and it sucks, and now you put him in a group? So now my question was for people in Twitter was, who are you going to put these guys with? Against, actually. We have Samoa Joe, Kevin Owens. Please don't put the Big Show, because the Big Show shouldn't even be there nowhere in that ring. This goes to show you what WWE is still throwing the same ingredients to a pot or to a pot of food that is spoiled and trying to season it. It's not working. So you got Samoa Joe, you got Kevin Owens, which I agree. But are you going to add Aleister Black into this? Please don't tell me you're going to add Rey Mysterio, because he doesn't add nothing to this situation at all. So that is a question that I would really want to nail, since the fact that Raw's roster is so depleted, it's sucky, that right now in the YouTube community, wrestling community, they're saying that SmackDown and Raw are the A and B show. NXT is the main brand, which I agree, main brand, because right now they're the one competing with AEW on Wednesday night, not nobody else. So it's just nonsense, you know. So that is something for you guys to review, look at it, you know, stop arguing with me on YouTube about WWE. WWE sucks right now. The product sucks. And McMahon does not care about you fans at all. Because if he would care, he would put a better product on SmackDown and Raw. And speaking of SmackDown, Barin Corbin had the nerve to be talking crap about AEW Dynamite opening match, which was the four-way tag team for the #1 contention, which was Power and Powerful, Kenny Omega, Hangman Page, the Young Bucks, and Best Friends. Those four tag teams right there are way better than the whole tag team division in WWE. So for King Corbin, or I like calling him the Burger King, has the nerve to be flapping his gums online on Twitter. Listen, guy, you've been feuding with Roman Reigns for the last 3 months on a stupid storyline, and you think it's okay for you to do the storyline, which shows you that you have no creativity. You have no creative in your mind. You will not like to know what you could come up with to better yourself and better your brand. They allowed the WWE and a bunch of writers who don't know nothing about wrestling to tell you what to say, what to do, what. You're nonsense. Baron Corbin, you're the not the Jeff Jarrett, but I don't know what to compare you. You suck. You pretty much suck. And a story of that. I'm just going to leave that one alone. Elias, he signed a 3-year extension. Now, he's the Jeff Jarrett 2.0 version of WWE. Elias, you've been out for a while, but you're irrelevant also. You're another clown that don't have no storyline as whatever. Unless they're going to repackage you and you're going to come different, That's something to look forward to. That's something for me to say, okay, he's coming back, whatever. But right now, the WWE storyline is nothing. Right now, NXT is what's happening in WWE. Okay, because it's a WWE brand. But also, Triple H. Apparently, he got in trouble for making a comment about Paige, about she may have a child somewhere, which pretty much you're pretty calling her a whore, because people saying, oh, but we're making a big deal out of it. Triple H say things, and first of all, in case he hasn't noticed, then this day and age in the society, you cannot say nothing wrong about a woman, because you're gonna have the whole woman community, or the yes or whatever, the something me movement will be on your ass. And meanwhile, you keep forgetting that you're a public company. All eyes are on you, but meanwhile, you said this stupid comment. Now you had to go and say your apology to Paige after you say you didn't say nothing wrong. See, now you got to stick your tongue behind your rear end because you opened your mouth on something you wasn't supposed to at all. So now let's go to Ember Moon, who claimed that she came back too fast for WrestleMania 35. Apparently, she said that she rushed herself to go to WrestleMania 35. And after WrestleMania 35, they did not use her. So she did all that, and now she ended up getting hurt. So Ember Moon right now has not been seen on TV. Supposedly she's hurt, and they're not gonna do nothing with her because Vince McMahon don't like Ember Moon for some untold reason. He doesn't like Ember Moon. So crazy stuff. Let's speak about AEW. AEW right now is a very sad note that happened about 2 weeks ago. Santana's father passed away, and this is why you did not see PNP in Jacksonville on January 8th, because he was going back home because his father had passed away. So my condolences to the family and to everybody that is grieving right now after the loss of his father or whatever. So like I said, rest in peace, Mr. Santana, should I say. So let's talk about now Ring of Honor. Ring of Honor, as you guys know, Marty Scurll signed a contract, a multi-year contract, and not only that, he getting paid Raw roster money. Not only that, he's the head of Booker. And everybody, especially me last week, said, well, what are you going to do now, being that you have the Ring of Honor roster in the dumps, in the graveyard, you could pretty much say. And here you are now, head of Booker, and he made already two great moves. Supercard of Honor, coming from Lakeland, Florida in April, is now announcing that they're going to have Bullet Club leader Jay White and Wil Ospreay appearing in that event, which is pretty good. Boost the roster. Bullet Club back again in Ring of Honor. If you guys don't know, Bullet Club has not been in Ring of Honor for a while, since I think August. That's when the Gorillas of Destiny was there. But that's one thing. Two guys that are going to be there, even though Wil Ospreay is not a Bullet Club member, but he's a Chaos member, which is pretty good to see. Rosa Negra. Guys, you guys don't know who La Rosa Negra is. La Rosa Negra is a Puerto Rican female wrestler who was the one they claimed that Tessa Blanchard called her the N-word. And Sienna came out in her defense last week after Tessa Blanchard opened a can of worms that I personally feel you should never open a can of worms, because if you put that Twitter saying women should be united, and you knew that you somewhere, somehow in the past had bullied other female wrestlers in Japan or whatever it was, that people were going to retaliate or come after you, especially those who are the haters. Number one haters, which I feel is the number one hater, is Sienna, the NWA Women's Champion, who came out blasting out of nowhere last Saturday and blasted against Tessa this week. The Rosa Negra spoke about the situation, whatever. I still feel like while La Rosa Negra did not come out and speak about it instead of having somebody else speak for her, but then I come to find out maybe because she felt she was going to get blackballed in the professional wrestling business and will not be able to get no bookings from other promoters, which makes a lot of sense. The fact that Tessa came back on Thursday and made an announcement saying that she never used the N-word, right now, that's he said, she said. I believe that maybe she did use the N-word, even though she didn't meant it. Maybe she got mad or whatever the case was. I mean, you shouldn't be using the N word to begin with. And even though people are like, well, she dated Ricochet, but that's not matter. In this society today, people think that they could use the N word or whatever the hell they want. But as my friend told me, hey, maybe she did use it and, think it was cool to use it, thinking that, she could use it. I don't know. But right now that she is walking around with a black cloud, and Impact Wrestling, after she won the match and beat Sami Callihan last Sunday, they went to blank or black, whatever you want to call it, but then she made a statement saying that she had made mistakes in the past, which means to tell me that you probably did bully these people. Now the question, did she use the N-word? We don't know. Did she or she did not? We can't say yes she did. We weren't there. We can't say no she didn't. We weren't there. We're not there, so we don't know if she did say that or not. So that's here or there. The Dynasty, I think that's what, the Dynasty, I think that's what they call whatever, MJF, Alex Hammerstone, and I forgot the other guy's name, Gino Medina, all those guys. They are now reporting that MJF's contract is finished with Major League Wrestling, so he will no longer be in Major League Wrestling, leaving the Dynasty without the MJF. So no wonder I always say, why in the world is MJF in AEW, but he's also MLW? But if you notice, and it came into mind that while he's been in AEW, he did not wrestle at all, not even one match, except with the pay-per-views. So he did not wrestle in TV when they opened October 2nd, and the following 13 weeks after that, he did some promos. He got involved in the Cody Rhodes match against Jericho, but he did not wrestle. And now he wrestled this week for the first time and whatnot. And it's because now he's no longer contracted by MLW. He did wrestle in MLW, but not in AEW. So it's something for you guys to say, oh, you wrong. No, check the matches from AEW since October 2nd to now. He did not wrestle one match. And he wrestled this week that just passed where he teamed up with Bunny's team. I forgot, Butcher and the Blade, whatever their name is. So, also in MLW, they just announced that Killer Cross is going to wrestle Tom Lawler in Fightland. I am really looking forward to that. I'm really looking forward to watching Killer Cross. I haven't been able to watch Killer Cross wrestle since I think it was Slammiversary, when that was his last match against Eddie Edwards in that match, and then after that he never wrestled for the rest of the summer, having issues with Impact Wrestling. And speaking of Impact Wrestling, Impact Wrestling was banned from Twitch because RVD decided on this past Tuesday to put a video of himself with the two strippers, and Twitch has a policy that says no nudity and no explicit content. So now I'm laughing all the way to the bank right now because Impact, or Anthem, the parent company, decided to buy Access Channel back in July, and all the Impact Channel or the Impact fans were happy. Oh, we're going to be better than AEW, we're going to go this, we're going to do that, we're going to sign this guy, we're going to sign that one. And ever since they took over Access Channel, all they've done is kicked out New Japan Pro Wrestling for no reason, because they felt they put ultimatum on New Japan Pro Wrestling: either work with us or you get bumped. And they kicked New Japan out of the channel. Now New Japan doesn't have a U.S. channel, but you just went and open another can of worms, because now you have no working relationship except with probably with AAA and whatnot, and now you don't have Twitch. So now you only got Access Channel, and a lot of people does not have Access Channel. So let's talk about that. So you went and pushed the envelope on Twitch, and you allowed RVD to do that, and all of a sudden now you're banned. So that means less people that sees you. Hardly people don't have Access Channel. So what are you guys gonna do? And like I said, Impact is a ship dead at sea, because you guys after Sami Callihan and Tessa Blanchard, y'all guys have really got nobody, because you just lost Brian Cage. Brian Cage just went and well, they claim he signed AEW on Sunday, but right now he hasn't signed with anybody. He got a torn bicep. So your guys, you're in trouble. The only guys right there that I can see that's got it going right now is Sami Callihan and OVE and the North and Tessa Blanchard, who's walking around with a black cloud over her head. You know what I'm saying? What's gonna happen with her when she loses the belt? To either maybe back to Sami Callihan. Nobody's gonna sign after this public relationship nightmare. So, but Impact right now, you're in trouble. Your views, you just lost probably God knows how many millions of people you lost on Twitch right now. Now you're in trouble. You know, and if you thought that you were in trouble, I think you're gonna be worse than Ring of Honor, because Ring of Honor right now is making a move, and right now what Marty Scurll is doing is patching up the relationship with New Japan Pro Wrestling by bringing Wil Ospreay and Jay White for Supercard and whatnot. And who knows, he may even start working with AEW. You never know. So it's something to look forward to. Also, let me see what else is here. Taz. Speaking of AEW, he signed a multi-year deal with AEW. Information I do not know, but I know a couple of months ago they were talking about having an authority figure on AEW, and Taz's name was mentioned. So who knows? He may be an authority figure, which I don't agree with this authority figure in wrestling. Just put him in there with JR and Tony Schiavone and Excalibur. But you know, either way, put him for somewhere. I mean, Taz is a good announcer, but an authority figure, nah. Because they'll be limited. It's not going to be something they're going to. It's not like AEW is not like WWE have a back stuff going on. It's rarely. It's not like WWE, you know. But who knows? Also, there's been a Twitter war going back and forth since April of last year. Now, you guys remember back at G1 Supercard at Madison Square Garden, there was a four-way tag team between the Gorillas of Destiny, Evil and Sonata, the Briscoes, PCO, and Brody for the New Japan Pro Wrestling IWGP Tag Team Champions and the Ring of Honor Tag Team Championship. And in that match over the end, we saw Enzo and Cass jump over the guardrail in Madison Square Garden and attack the Briscoes, which led to the Gorillas of Destiny being pissed off because in their moment of glory, it was overshadowed by the stupidity between Cass and Taz and Ring of Honor. But ever since that, Enzo and Tama Tonga has been going back and forth on Twitter for God knows how long, and now it looks like it might happen because Tama Tonga made it clear to Enzo, enough of this bullcrap, let's get it going. Whatever promotion wants to sign it, and whatever proceedings go to the charity of the fans. Of course, you know, Enzo does stupid shit and decided to say that he wanted to put it for health support, and Tama Tonga had to correct him and say, hey moron, I said the fans decide, not you. So Josh Barnett, who owns Bloodsport, has offered to have that match in his promotion, which I really will be like, look forward to that, and it will be great. I think it's going to be in Florida, and don't be surprised that it may happen. And for, you know, but let me tell you something, Enzo's going to get killed. Enzo's going to get hurt. So Enzo talking a lot of crap. This guy is, you know, he's not a good wrestler. He's going in there with the bad guy. You know, it's not going to be good. So anyway, guys, that is it. That is my recording. I hope you guys like it. Check out my YouTube channel. If you like, click the Facebook, Instagram, Twitter account. Also, if you click the anchor, which is the little sign that looks like sound coming off, that's the Anchor podcast. That's my Anchor podcast. You guys can click on that, hear all the podcasts, audio podcasts that I have in that channel, and you get all the information. But hit the YouTube channel, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification button, notification bell, whatever you want to call it, and you know, so you can get every new audio, or actually not audio, video upload that I put every week. Some weeks I'll be talking about one subject, other weeks I'll have wrestling rumors and news. So I hope you guys like it, I hope you support it, and thank everybody who has subscribed to the channel, and hope to see you guys sometime next week. A shout out to my boy Verdict from Art 32 store. Again, that's R32 store located in New York, Highland Mills location, Highland Mills, New York. R32 store. If you want to check out what he does a lot of designs and on apparel, shirts, hats, sneakers, whatever you need, he does it. The website is www.r32store.com. You can check it down on the information on my YouTube channel. Also, a shout out to Turnbuckle Tabloid, James Santiago, and my people. Hopefully I'll be able to do something with you very soon. Also, shout out to Sal Rice for my new banner on my YouTube channel. Appreciate it. And the new banner on my Twitter and my audio Chokeslam Wrestling Report podcast on all my podcast platforms. So guys, you want to check out Sal Rice graphics, check him out in Twitter, hit him up, and he'll hook you up for any banner, any logo you need. So until then, guys, have a good weekend. Enjoy. Until then, I'll see you next week.
Perfect.